Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of September for the sign of Scorpio. So if you or a loved one have moon, sun or rising in Scorpio, this could be the video that you might want to watch to see what is coming towards you during the month of September 2023. I hope that everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're interested in having private readings with me, you can find my contact in the About tab. With that, let's start the reading. Get aligned with my energy. If you have any certain questions that you have in your mind, have it present. We might touch on that in this reading. And with that, let's start the reading and see what we have. Wow, I see beautiful opportunities coming into your way. I'll get to this in the end of the reading. Okay, well, I see that someone is someone is defeating the enemy. I mean, I don't want to say enemy, but again, I really don't like this word, but this is what I see. Someone is really defeating some problems, let's say it in this way. They can take care of something that has been under they have been identifying that as a problem for a long time. This is going to be resolved. This problem is going to be defeated. It can be defeated, it can be a person, it can be an obstacle, it can be anything. And I see that if it's a person, this person is coming to ask for your apology, or they come to fix things, to move forward. If there is money involved that you asked and it was entitled to you, it will be given back to you. You might, on the other side, for some people, you might need to apologize for something, but it's not really like an apology. It's more like saying that you agree. For example, you need to be more how can I say, supportive of your team, like your boss. Like they want to say something, you need to be a little bit more considerate of their power. This is for some people. Again, it's not for everyone. I'm giving you different scenarios, so we have multiple scenarios for everyone who's watching. You need to be a little bit, at least maybe for some time, try to consider other people's opinion, try to be collaborative, and try to listen at least what they're saying. For some people, again, not for everyone. There is a good financial opportunity on the table for you. You might want to take it seriously. I see with Venus retrograde, I saw in many readings that new opportunities financially is coming for many people, which is actually very positive. And it can bring some kind of life-lasting wealth, if you want to say, for you or for your family. And it is going to be something that is going to give you assurance and financial growth, even for a good time. So don't take it as a I'll need to take my time. Of course, take your time. Evaluate your situation, but in the end, try to be considered that any offer has a deadline and you need to decide within some kind of timeline. So consider that, but in general, I see very positive opportunities. Also, be careful about people who are giving you promises. There might be some, I don't want to say fake promises, but there might be something that you might find that it's not as it was stated to you. There is something that they promised, they said they'll do, but something different happened. So it is also something that I can see might come into reality for some of us, and have your eyes specifically for borrowing money. There might be a toxic situation or a toxic scenario. There might be a toxic person. Be careful about this kind of again, both promises and people, because I see some of them around that they can be a little bit empty promises. People who are just there to say something. The full moon in Pisces is coming, Scorpio. Wow. Again, for some of you, I see you're waiting for an engagement. You're waiting for some kind of promise, maybe it's regarding love, romance, some proposal. You might be on either end of it, receiving or offering. But be a little bit cautious, because I see that it's not yet complete. You need to be a little bit more considerate of some things. At least wait till Venus retrograde is finished, and with that you might have a better observation. You might have made your choice, you might have made your decision about your love life or any other commitment. It doesn't necessarily it's not necessarily always about love. It can be like joining a company, doing some kind of business. So just give it some time. I know for most of you, you might have made your mind, but be a little bit cautious, a little bit more. Patience is going to be fundamental for you to make a good decision. So that's what I'm seeing. Definitely love is here. I see there is a love. I mean, okay, because I see a lot of coins and pentacles next to this heart shape. So it either can be you'll find a job that you love and you'll start working with all your heart and you put your energy in there and it's very positive and interesting for you, or there is a love, really romance situation for you that brings some kind of money. Maybe you want your spouse or your future person is very wealthy, or maybe you start a collaboration together, or you already know them through work and somehow it's related to money, or maybe you start making more money. They're gonna offer you some kind of freedom or some kind of opportunity is entitled. I don't know, somehow you get some freedom or maybe some security financially, that you can now do more work or better work, or your business is going to be improved. Maybe you get the chance to travel more, anything. So this relationship, either romance or not romance, is going to bring more wealth, more abundance for you in terms of finances as well. For some of you, I see you have to choose between three topics, maybe three people, three ideas, three choices, and one of them is more. I mean, I see that as Scorpio, you have made your mind. Whatever it is, you have the conclusion. I just suggest not to execute it until Venus is straight. And we have a full moon in Pisces. You are a water sign, and for water signs, this full moon is going to be very important. There is some kind of manifestation. There are going to be important messages for almost all of us. I mean, and not necessarily for Cancers, but mostly, sorry, not Cancers, not Scorpios, but mostly for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But in general, for all zodiac signs, I am feeling that big changes are coming, manifestation. It is positive mostly. I'm sensing positive energy around this Pisces moon. Some things that have been delayed, this full moon is going to help, because Saturn was there. As you know, Saturn is delaying, making things slow and cold, but in general, I feel like it's going to be faster, it's going to be more positive, it's going to be more interesting. So that's what I can tell you. There is an opening for some new relationship. If you have difficulties with someone, I don't know if your relationship has been shaking, I see that there is new opportunities for growth, for connection, specifically for love. For some people, love and romance comes with travel, with relocation. You might relocate from where you are, and it can basically be very, very interesting for you as well. This is something that will change your life. So you're ready to start something new again. This is all about new beginnings. And as I said, in this month and last month, Venus retrograde is bringing a lot of opportunities, endings, and new beginnings for all of us. And Scorpio, you're also in that. There's a lot of communications for you in that area, that many communications are going to be reassessed, or new communications are going to be born. I see someone is wearing their boots, like they're getting ready to start a journey. Maybe if someone is in military, they're called to go on a mission. Or if you're starting, like you're getting things seriously, you're getting into action, you have made your choice, and you're just getting ready to execute. And it's actually good, it's nice. It may be this possible, like this opportunity, this whatever you're starting, this project might be a little bit bigger than your previous ones. It might be more responsibility, it might be a bigger title, a bigger job. You feel like, but I see you're confident, you feel like you're confident. and you'll do great. So very positive energy around you with your self-confidence. So, and if it's not, be confident you are able to fix this, or you are able to carry on, you're able to get through this journey without any problem. And I see that it's very, very good. Someone might buy something online, maybe a pair of shoes or something, and it doesn't fit. They feel like it's bigger for them. Yeah, there might be some news in online business or online like Amazon or something like that, because I see the way people are shopping is going to be different, maybe a little bit. There might be something that again affects many countries, maybe again another platform, another app, another social media, that, or about something new about the current social media platforms. But there is a news about that. I can be more specific than that. Magical energy is there, very beautiful energy. Someone is telling you something that you feel like they were not supposed to say that, but they maybe forget, and you get to know something that you were not supposed. Maybe a surprise party, something, a spoiler. If you don't want to get any spoiler, like, I don't know, have a spoiler alert. Definitely a tooth problem. Maybe you want to go to check your dentist, or maybe want someone in your family, or if you're a dentist, you might have long days or long shifts or many patients, or maybe everyone has serious problems, like you have to do root canals and implants for everyone. It's a little bit time consuming. See general tiredness and fatigue for people. Someone is playing chess. If you're playing chess, I see growth and victory for you. If not, you need to be more strategic in your life, daily life, I don't know, routines. Try to be more like a chess player, strategic. Try to get into bottom of things. Don't react, or don't perform, or don't behave on reactions, but try to be more strategic. I see flying, and something is gonna, like a kite, is gonna fly and then it's gonna stay flat. So if you're in a market and you see that there is some kind of growth, it's going to be stable. Or if something is getting expensive, or its value is going to be increased, it's gonna be flat. I see some flat situation. um there is someone talking about, I don't know, like I see a woman who has a high ranking position, or in the family, or in the government, or in the company, that they're talking to their people, to the people who are below them, they're ordering people to do something. The way they talk, I mean, in general, it's not good. And I think the way you communicate is Scorpio. It doesn't matter if you're entitled to do that, even with your children. Try to observe how you are communicating, your tone, the way you communicate is going to, I don't know, somehow I see that there has been either complaints, or it's going to be used not in your favor, because your attitude, or someone's attitude, or maybe you are on that other end, you are not happy with someone's attitude, how they use words, how they have like a specific tone. It will be emphasized, it will be highlighted, it will come as a point of discussion. And just for you, for awareness, try to be, or someone needs to be more considerate, because I definitely see someone is just saying what comes to their mouth, and without any filter, without any thinking. And this might make other people offended and upset. And maybe before it was okay, or somehow people, I don't know, it could be fine, but now I see that there is some kind of improvement that needs to be done. um, what else, what is coming? Well, I see that a attachment of two people have been attached, maybe like twins, siblings, or two friends. It's not romance, but two people that were, their minds were very close. They were thinking very closely. I see that they might think about a separate way. Maybe two companies are going to follow separate path. They don't want to be united anymore. Maybe two banks, two organizations, two governments. They're changing. They're separating their path, the mindset, and they don't fit in the same ideology anymore, and they might want to take different paths. Someone is smoking or drinking. Be careful with those substances. Don't, it's possible for overdose. Someone is asked to be silent. Someone has been guided or ordered to be silent. But again, I see a lot of energies regarding talking, communication, email, something that has been working in a different way in the past is going to be changed. Like there's gonna be a new person, new rule, that people will start talking, people start complaining, and it comes to the surface. So Scorpio is a sign of deep down. Maybe if you're a if you're a therapist, you might be now closer to that level with your patients, that you kind of get to the root cause of their problems. Now you have you can make your decision. Now you can say your opinion. There is something that is finalized and ready now. You have all your evidence, you have now all your calculations, and you're ready to show it. I definitely see in a Scorpio, you're very, very present in this reading. There is a home. For Halloween, I see that definitely there is a haunted place that people are thinking about. Maybe you have a lot of Halloween parties that you will attend and you will have fun. But I see that people might be using a horse, or like as a Halloween hunting situation, like I don't know, somehow, or like a haunted house. Yeah, that's maybe a movie is coming out around that. There might be some concerts for Halloween, around Halloween, but I see that it might be a little bit heavy on the spiritual way, like spirituality. Like I see that some gatherings or maybe Halloween parties, we might hear in some countries somewhere in the world that there were accidents, people sorry, had problems, maybe people overdose. So be careful. Something is going to be approved, and I see that the final verdict is going to be said and is sealed and documented. It's actually positive, nothing bad. You're protecting your wealth. You're trying to protect that. If you have any kind of I don't know, financial situation, try to protect it. And I see it's already protected. Maybe some of you are buying a safe to have your valuables in. I see a Superman figure, and someone is really, a female is really in love with them, and they have true feelings, and they are really in love with this person. They might actually approach you, Scorpio. There is a cloud with a lot of rain. It might be rainy at some places now that I'm doing this reading. And look at this beautiful female high heel shoe. Very good energy, Scorpio. Very positive beginnings for you. High positions, promotions, commissions. But be careful with your politics. You need to be very political with your position. Don't say whatever comes to your mouth quickly, because people are sitting around that table that you might want to negotiate, or you're having a job interview, whatever you have there. You need to be very political, listen, and then speak accordingly. Again, I see defeating of like a negative energy. Definitely here, you will get rid of a problem, an obstacle, and you defeat it. Money is coming. Some of you are going to have foreign income, or your business is going to be extended to different countries. Be careful with flames. Some of you might go on a lake, like on a boat, but be careful. I see that some people are discussing some delicate matters on a boat or somewhere private, but there is a third person, like maybe the person who's driving that boat or whatever. It's like a servant even, and that person is listening. So just for your information. I see a huge gathering. Maybe it's for religious purposes. Some huge religious gathering, which is fine. I see there's a potential for healing. Maybe public healing or public prayer is going to work. Money is coming. Really beautiful energies for you. Some of you might buy diamonds or valuable stones or valuable gemstones or valuable metals. It's actually very good for you, and it might be foreign. There might be a new foreign currency or a new Bitcoin or some kind of digital currency, but it's coming with ambiguity. Don't put too much money during the Venus retrograde. There is a full moon coming, and look at this beautiful full moon in the sign of Pisces. As I told you, it's very specific for you, Scorpio. This full moon in Pisces brings a lot of mysteries out, brings a lot of, I'll make a separate video on that. It brings a lot of waves, and for some people it brings a lot of waves into their life. For some people it brings a lot of calmness in the waves. So you get a grab of your situation, you get a handle of your situation, something comes in your control. And for some of you, I definitely see that you are on action, you're on the right path, you are on the right direction. Just my last time to to give you an advice on that, or the reading actually is giving you the advice that be strategic with execution. A lot of you now have the decision, you know what you want to do, you know what's the answer is yes or no, you know what is the verdict, but you have to be strategic and very patient. Don't jump into conclusion. If you have a meeting with high ranking people, let them talk, be patient and absorb as much as you can. There's always opportunity to learn and understand, so don't try to go very fast. Okay, Scorpio, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And until the next time, stay blessed.